Hi there, it's Steve Grady from Steve Grady Insurance, and today we actually have Kaiser Permanente joining us. A dear friend of mine, Stacy, is going to talk us kind of what's going on in the marketplace right now, especially with COVID-19 and the coronavirus. There's a lot of great programs and community outreach going on at this time. Hi, Stacy. How are you?
How are you?
Thank you so much for joining me today. Definitely want to talk to you what Kaiser's about, but first, why don't you just kind of introduce yourself and tell us.
Sure.
I know you've been with Kaiser 15 years.
I have been. It's
Which is
been
insane.
a short 15 years or a long 15 years. I don't know now since I've been at home for over a month, but I am Stacy Moskowitz. I am the Senior Sales Executive here in San Diego County. Perfect. And so I work with all small businesses from 1 to 100 full-time employees. And I am your local rep. I've been with Kaiser 15 years. And before that, I was at a competitor for another 10 years. So I have been doing this 25 years. Yes, I know I don't look like I've done it 25 years.
You look fantastic.
It's all about lighting and makeup. So I've been in it.
So what's going on? What's Kaiser doing with COVID-19 right now? I mean, are you doing testing? Where can people go? What's happening with the hospitals? Just give us the full rundown.
Yeah, we're actually doing a lot right now. So with testing, it actually has to be approved by a doctor. That's one thing that you have to remember. Okay. A lot of times people are asking, where can I go? We are recommending members not to go to Kaiser directly if they think that they have COVID. We want you to call, make an appointment. Also, if you have flu-like symptoms and you're over the age of 18, we now have e-visits available on our kp.org mobile app, which is really nice. It's simple survey questions, you answer it, and then you'll get a call back, advice, whatever may be, and that's within the same day that you'll get that response back. But please do not just go to any of our drive-up testing facilities. We are definitely testing everyone that meets the criteria, but it has to be physician approved, and it has to be written by the physician.
So they have to go to the app, fill out the information, get a call back from a physician or a video or whatever.
Or a nurse.
Name is tele-health?
Well, the other thing that happens is that you could also call our appointment center, which I highly recommend, because then they will actually triage you right there on the spot. Perfect. They'll say, can you hold a moment? Let me get you over to a nurse. The nurse will come on and they'll tell you, okay, you need to go to the emergency room. We need to make you an appointment. We are doing video visits and telephone appointments to really help with this situation, because we don't want sick members, obviously, to go into Kaiser Permanente, because we know that there's a lot of scarcity out there, and we don't want people to be afraid to get care. We want them to know that, don't worry, Kaiser Permanente has care. We are giving them available care if they need it, depending on what their needs are. So like you just asked, do we have telemedicine? We absolutely do. We have video visits, we have telephone visits, and I'm actually really happy to say that Kaiser Permanente was one of the first medical healthcare organizations to offer telemedicine. So we have been doing it. It's in our wheelhouse. We know how to do it. But with this whole coronavirus now, we actually had to extend it. So now we are extending it to a lot of other specialties that we didn't see before. Got it. So I would say approximately about 80% of our visits are done through telemedicine.
Wow, that's huge. That's huge. I mean, the shift is here. I mean, telemedicine is going to take over. I really believe it in the future here. I mean, obviously people need people, but I think I'm seeing our future changing as we speak.
Absolutely. And I think the one great thing about Kaiser that we're an integrated healthcare delivery model system. So if you are doing telemedicine and you do a telephone visit or video visit, we have your electronic medical record. Perfect. So we know what's going on. Say you went to the doctor a week before that, and then all of a sudden you're calling in for another appointment. We will actually see what happened within that appointment, because the doctors are providing notes. So we have access to all of your medical records. And the one other benefit, especially if it's COVID-19 related, it's free. So there is no charge. So the telephone visit's free for COVID. Not only that, all of our testing for COVID is free, and all of our, if something happens and they need to get treatment, COVID related, that is also going to be free.
That is so amazing. That is so amazing.
Yeah.
One thing we were talking about before, and I want to make sure we mention this, is that about the medical financial assistance program. That is huge. I just, maybe you could tell people about that real quick. I just kind of went in my head here.
Right. I actually love this program. It's a program where we do a lot of outreach community benefits at Kaiser Permanente, but the one thing that I feel that is very beneficial right now, because we know the economy, people are losing jobs, they can't afford insurance, or they can't afford even the health care if it's not COVID related. So we have a medical financial assistance program.
Huge.
Obviously, you have to apply online. And what that means, if you are a Kaiser Permanente member, regardless if you're on a small group plan, large group, Medicare, individual, it doesn't matter. We help all Kaiser Permanente members. If they're having difficulties with their pharmacy or medical expenses, we are there to help them. So they would have to go online and fill out a survey, and they give us their financial information. And then from there, if it's approved, they get that free of charge. And it's really helps members right now with what is going on in the economy.
Wow, that's huge. That is huge. Yeah, it's rough out there. It's rough for everybody. Even myself, I'm feeling the effect of this, but we will march on. That's all I can say, really. I'm trying to be as positive as possible.
Right, I have a 6-year-old at home, homeschooling, doing other stuff. Everybody is in the same boat right now.
Yeah.
So we are all trying to figure out different ways to work and, help our children, help our spouse, help our family.
Absolutely.
And just be here in the moment.
Yeah, and I think that brings up a perfect kind of transition into mental health. Mental health is so important. And I know I've gotten a lot of calls from our clients, even individuals. Hey, what's going on with mental health? I'm having a lot of stress at home. What is Kaiser Permanente doing?
So we actually have a lot of mental health programs going on. I'm actually really excited to announce that we just launched a partnership with My Strength app. And what that is, it's free of charge. It's usually there's a charge, but you go through Kaiser Permanente to download the app and get online. And it offers emotional support, well-being support, because I think right now during this time, it's really important to take care of your whole body, mind, body, and spirit. And we have a lot of tools to do that. And there are digital tools. There's meditation exercises on there, breathing exercises on there. There's reducing stress, because I think that's one of the big things right now.
Yeah.
Controlling anxiety, managing depression. I mean, we've all seen it from others around us.
Absolutely.
And so we have this app, and I'm hoping that people will use it at Kaiser Permanente. I don't think enough people know about it yet, but I highly recommend doing that. The other thing we offer is that if they call into our appointment center, we can get them a visit, telephone or video, because remember, we don't want them coming in.
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
we'll actually get them a visit with a mental health provider, which will really guide them and help them and give them the tools that they need to get through this.
Yeah, I mean, seriously, I think that's like the biggest thing right now going on in our society. Mental health is like, I know tons of people are freaking out.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
I am. So it's like,
I am too.
It's a day by day thing. Is there anything else you'd like to mention before we wrap up this little thing?
You know what? I just want to say, I hope everybody is taking care of themselves. I think it's really important, to be balanced during this time, mind, body, and spirit. Just like I said, make sure you take time to go out for walks, to communicate with others, with loved ones, check in on people that, maybe elderly and don't have any family. Because I strongly believe that we can all get through this together if we all just work together, because we are a community.
No, absolutely. I am 100% agreeing with you. So this has been awesome. I think we need to do more of these, maybe quarterly. We can have you back and we'll chit chat some more, kind of what's going on in the marketplace. But this has been awesome. Thank you so much for the information, and thanks for all you do. All righty.
Of course.
Stay safe.
Yeah, I just hope, and quarterly, if I'm still working from home, maybe my hair will be done by then and my roots will be done, but who knows? That's phase 3.
You look
great. I'm looking forward to sing, everybody. And, you know, if you have any questions, please let Steve know. He's awesome and amazing. And, you know, we all work together. So let's all get through this together.
All right. Sounds good. Have a great day. Be safe.
All right. Bye.